Hello. Let's see. Today is June 13th. And I started out this month. I made a commitment to myself to work out every day and meditate every day. I listened to my meditation this morning and I thought it was interesting. Things just kind of fall into your place or fall into your lap. I always start something gung-ho, and I know that if I have an intention and I am trying to manifest something, if you set a goal and you stick to it, it's just pushing, you're moving towards your manifestation. Anyway, I was exhausted because I hadn't worked out for a while before I started in June, and it kicked my butt. I was so tired last week. I felt like I was delirious. And then so today, the meditation that I listened to David G. I love him. He's probably my favorite person to listen to for meditations. He told a story about a guy who wanted to transcend and out of whatever state he was in, and he went to a monk and said, if I meditate 4 hours a day, how long will it take me to transcend this? And the monk said 10 years. And then he said, well, what if I meditate for 8 hours a day? And the monk said, it'll take you 20 years. And the guy was like, well, why is it going to take me longer? The monk said, because you'll be exhausted and burned out. And then I was like, aha, I'm exhausted and burned out. I can't make myself that way whenever I have it's supposed to be easy and flow and doing it for fun. And life is supposed to be that way anyway. So I changed a little bit because I needed rest. Because my work is a workout. I have to count that, I guess. I probably walk 6 miles a night. Anyway, I am doing my very best, but I'm definitely meditating and focusing on what I want to manifest. I thought that I would just, a couple of ideas that I've had clues about life and the way to live. And I'm 49 years old. I'm single. I've never been married. I don't have kids. I feel like people might judge me for that a lot. Actually, they don't understand me. And I'm generally a happy person. I'm pretty happy. I never had a goal to get married. My end all be all is not having a man in my life. I feel like my life is about me. I would like a partner or a boyfriend who also had his own life and was a healed person and someone that understood what I was talking about and was into the same stuff, and preferably that doesn't drink, and it's gonna be a special person, active, I don't know, but I'm not out there looking for it. I don't know why I'm talking about this. My point is that most people think I'm strange because of my life choices, but I think it's a major key in life because I think that when you stray from your core, who you are, your true self, whenever you try to appease your friends or try to appease your parents, or every time that you do that and you don't go with what your true self believes, it's taking you further away from your ultimate timeline and who you're supposed to be. That's the first thing. The second thing I think is, so I realized this in sobriety. When I got sober, I realized that it felt like the entire world around me had changed. Everything was different. It was a whole new world. But the only thing that had changed was me. So that was a big learning lesson. If you want to change your outer world, you cannot change your outer world. You cannot manipulate things. You can try. You can make things really difficult for yourself, and but the only way to change your outer world is to change what's going on up here. You're as within, so without. I mean, your internal world creates what is happening out here. Like, this is a projection. Just how people, like, so I was in this, I don't know what it was, situationship, and I realized that, I mean, this is probably has a lot to do with my third spiritual awakening and what I've just realized. And I was going against myself, really, to be with this person, because I thought I would do anything, and I lost myself. I lost my grip on my spirituality. I mean, I thought that, I loved him. What it was, people are mirrors. So what I realized as time went on, it took me maybe 4 years to realize this. What he saw in me was a projection of him, and what I saw in him was a projection of me. So I'm not trying to be this way because it sounds so bad, but like I always saw, like, he's good, he's good, because like that's who I am. And like I'm not out here trying to hurt anybody. I'm not in competition with anybody. I was never in competition with him. It felt like he was trying to compete with me. Like I thought we were on the same team, like, but it's like, I guess he just didn't know who I was. Anyway, so yeah. What's going on inside your mind is you can't change your outer reality unless you change your inner reality. That's it. And then also, if you decide to change, first of all, you have to be a brave person. I did this. I changed my whole life before. I was known a certain way. I lived in Charleston, and I partied, I drank. Gin fun, like, that was me. And then, finally I couldn't do it anymore. My life, obviously, I am not someone who can drink alcohol. It just doesn't do, it brings out every single negative aspect of who I am. And so when I got sober, I moved, and I completely changed my life, my identity. I didn't even know, I didn't know who I was as a sober person. Like, I was learning it. But when you decide to change, it's scary. First of all, you have to be very brave. I changed, and so I'm in a completely different reality, and I was concerned about others' reactions, but the thing is like, after some time it's like you change your reality from your inner self, you make a change. There's no reason to concern yourself with what other people are going to think about your change. Like, they might be shocked and be mad at you at first, but after time, they are like, wow, I wish I could have done that, or like, wow, how'd you do that? Like, I didn't, so you just got to be able to do it and stick to it, yeah. So authentic self, if you want to make a change, you have to change yourself first to change your outer reality. And when you decide to change, don't worry about what anybody thinks, because it'll all fall into place. You can be a whole new person. You can change every single day. And, I mean, like, I made a change today. We are constantly creating our future by the reality that we are choosing to manifest right now. So, I don't know if this makes sense, but that's all I had in my mind. I have some other ideas too about just life and how to live and reach your highest potential. Basically, you have to be true to yourself at all costs, no matter what. Don't fall into the crap. You don't have to get married. You don't have to be a mother. You don't have to. I'm a waitress. I didn't want to do hair anymore. I could care. I don't give a crap about hair. I mean, I have a goal. I think that I'm a healer. And I'm just doing this to document how I get there. I'm just following my intuition. Oh, I know another one. If you have a choice to make between your head and your heart, you should always choose your heart or your gut instinct or what you feel. Don't choose your head. Your head has your mind is not who you are. Your mind is like, your soul is who you are. Your mind is all of your past experiences and stuff like that. Your mind has like fear. So when you're making a like life decision, you should go with your gut instinct, not your mind, because that's why overthinking is like the worst thing that you can do. It will kill everything because you're coming up with like false realities and false scenarios that never happen because you're running on fear. Whereas if you just make a decision with your gut, and then just be chill and be cool and ride it, that's how to live. That was another one. I have other things too. But anyways, y'all have a good day. Okay, bye.